We'll give it a few. Let some people get in here. Let you guys all get inside here. If you guys can, please hit 1 and let me know that you can hear me. Let's check out that flag right here. We'll give it a few. Let some people get in here. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've been able to go live, and the reason why is because YouTube took my live feed from me. What's going on, everybody? If you guys can, when you come inside, smash that thumbs up. If you can, spread the word that we are live. So we're going to go live 2 times today. And right now I'm going to explain to you guys what happened and how I got arrested. And then this evening, we're going to look at the video, the actual video itself of the arrest. All right, so we got about 100 people in here. Thank you guys for being here, but you guys can hear me pretty good, right? I think I've seen some people hitting 1. All right, so let's get into it. So on December the 23rd, I received multiple phone calls from a family here in Palmdale. And I'm not sure if one of the people that was with them wants to be, you know, out there and put his name out there, but it's somebody that we are familiar with. I'll tell you guys this much. He gave me a call and he said he went to City Hall to find out if they have posters or updates on the missing children in the area, including a missing girl. Now, him and a couple people he was with, one of them is a veteran, by the way. He's an old Army veteran. They did not have on a mask, but when they walked into the City Hall, they have a temperature checking machine. Let me turn this around. I'm gonna tell you right now what we were arrested for. So when he walked into the City Hall, they have a temperature checking machine, and each person that walked in there, they stood in front of this little machine thing. They got their temperature taken, and then they went about their business. But the whole time they were in there, now you guys keep in mind, City Hall is public. It's not like a grocery store. It's not Walmart. It's not Target. It's not Rent-A-Caesars or Center or Little Caesars, right? So a mandate, it's just a mandate. It's not the law. Well, these 3 people were told, you need to put on your mask. If not, you're going to be trespassed. And they refused to put on their masks. And the guy just wanted to know what was going on with his daughter's case. And, you know, why they weren't spreading the word more, or what they were going to do, and how come they're not hanging up. Pretty much the same stuff that you guys see me doing. Asking about posters, banners, updates on missing children. Well, anyway, one of the guys got arrested, and this was December the 23rd. So I was told this, and I go, what? What do you mean you were arrested? He said, yeah, I was arrested for having on no mask. And I'm like, that's freaking crazy. How can they do that? It's a public building paid for by tax funds. They can't do that. It's not like, you know, if it's a Walmart or a Target, then that's something different. If they tell you to do something, it's a private owned business, then they can trespass you from a private owned business. So myself and 2 other friends of mine, we decided to go up there and cover this story and find out exactly what was going on and, you know, why these people were trespassed. And guess what happened? So we started, you have the public library, then you have right next to them City of Commerce, the mayor's office, and then right next to them you have public works and stuff like that. All of it is public property, right? All of it. Some of you guys might have seen the video already, But if not, we're going to go over that video a little bit later on today, this evening. We get into the library, no masks on, and the very first thing the lady says is, you need to have on a mask. That is the law. And if you don't have on a mask, then you have to leave. And so you'll hear me clearly tell this lady, a mandate is not the law. And this is a public building, and we have the right to be here. We're going to, matter of fact, from here, we're going to go to City of Commerce, City Chambers, whatever, and then we're going to go even to the mayor's office. Now, I've been in the mayor's office. I've walked in sheriff's departments before, no mask. Now, me, myself, I believe that we have freedom, right? So you have freedom to choose. You have freedom if you don't want to put one on, or if you do want to put one on. If you want to go get whatever they want you to go get, then by all means, go do so. But as far as I'm concerned, with me, I believe in freedom. I believe in the Constitution. I believe that we have God-given rights. And so, guess what happened? I'm thinking that the Palmdale Sheriff's Department, once they show up, the Palmdale Sheriff's Department is going to educate this public library. That's how much faith I was putting into the sheriffs, the deputies. And you can clearly hear me on the video say that. I tell the lady in this public library, go ahead then. If you want to call the sheriffs, call them. And they're going to come up here and they will educate you. Now, for anybody out here in the Los Angeles area, or if you've seen the head sheriff, Villanueva, he's gone on the news multiple times. And he said, I'm not going to be arresting people for no masks. If you notice that picture here on this video, the deputies have on no masks. The deputies walked into the city library with no masks. It's not a private library, so let's not work with feelings here. And I had to remind the sheriff's deputies that they are not feelings enforcement, they are not mandate enforcement, and they are not policy enforcement. They are law enforcement. And these guys have to remember that, because I'm not their enemy. The people I was with are not their enemy. And these sheriffs are about to get fired over a policy, over a mandate, because a lot of them don't want to get the, you know what, they don't want to take it. So their careers are on the line. Well, anyways, long story short, sorry for, going off a little bit. Anyway, long story short, they did not do what I thought they were going to do. They did not go up there and educate this library and let them know what was going on, and that they were not going to arrest us for a mandate. So they didn't do that at all. And you'll see that on the video. As a matter of fact, this is really scary what I'm about to tell you guys. If you listen to the video really good, the deputy that showed up told the public worker for the city, if you feel, now you guys listen to this really good, if you feel like these people, she whispered it, do you feel like these people can get you sick for having on no mask? Now keep in mind, this deputy is standing not even a foot away from her with no mask on. Then we will arrest them, and for trespassing. And that's exactly what they did. They started working with their feelings, and I'm standing there looking at them like, you freaking hypocrites. Like, you guys are allowed to walk into all these places with no masks on, but you're going to come here and tell us something? If you feel. So that's a straight violation of our civil rights. And so this is what happened. Here we are in the back of squad cars. Me and one of the guys was in one together, and my other friend was in one by himself. And I guess, my friend that was there, SGV News First, Defend Our Freedom, I'm sure you guys seen him with me before. He was live. He was on a live feed when this happened. So all kinds of people started calling the sheriff's department. We asked the deputies 4 times for a supervisor. I told this lady, you must be a rookie. We want a supervisor here immediately. And you can clearly hear her on film say, you're not going to get a supervisor. I am not getting a supervisor up here for you. So anyway, after all kinds of people started calling up there to the sheriff's department, a sergeant finally showed up. And he's like, what's going on? What's going on here, right? Well, when he walks inside the library, before he walked in there, though, once he started hearing all this mass talk, and they told him, well, it all started because of the mass and blah, 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 blah. We kept telling them, you can't arrest us for not having on a mask. You can't trespass us unless we're breaking the law. We're not breaking no law. I mean, that's scary. That means that these people here at the city hall and the city library can just say, here, we want that person trespassed because we don't like the way that person looks. So it doesn't work that way. You have to break a law in order to be trespassed. So once this sergeant walked inside the library, he put his mask on, he walked in there, and they couldn't figure out what they were going to arrest us for. You guys keep in mind, it's all about the mask. They couldn't figure out what they were going to arrest us for. So guess what the library does? And if there's anybody out there that knows the Constitution and knows about filming, video recording, public facilities, there's no expectation of privacy while in the public. None at all. And this is a public library. Guess what these cops decided to do? The library tells them, well, we have a policy. And once they seen that the mask couldn't, work, they decided to go with another policy. And they tricked these cops. I don't know how these cops are even cops, to be honest with you. How are they even deputies? I don't get it. Well, they told these deputies, the sergeant of all people, we have a policy that you can't record inside of a library. Policy. You guys know what that is, right? Policy. So the sergeant comes walking out and he's like, well, now they're saying that they have a policy that you can't record. I said, Sergeant, listen, man, save you guys some time. Look, I'm not into lawsuits, Sergeant. I'm not into suing people. I'm not into taking money from taxpayers because that's all it's going to come from. It's going to come out of the taxpayer's pocket. I go, but let me tell you something. I strongly suggest that you go and do your research before you do anything else stupid. I go, you guys know who I am. We are allowed to video record in sheriff's departments, in FBI. I've been to the FBI buildings with my camera out in the open. You're telling me that you're going to enforce a policy for video recording because they told you it's a policy? I go, listen, man, don't forget, you guys are law enforcement, not feelings enforcement, not policy enforcement. So now they went through with this crap and they gave us a ticket. So now we have court. Yesterday, I went up to the sheriff's department just to talk to these folks, man to man, and let them know, you guys really messed up. You guys understand what you did. You guys messed up. Your jobs are on the line as well. I told that to the sergeant that day. You guys are being forced to get this, you know what? So we're not just stand up for us. We're stand up for all of you as well. I believe that people have the freedom of choice. So, and when I told that sergeant that, I seen that he understood, but it was already too late. So yesterday when I went to the sheriff's department, they refused to come out and talk to me. They refused to do anything, people. They know they messed up. They know they did. As a matter of fact, uh, one of the detectives, a retired detective that I work with, you guys know, he's called up there and spoke to them on the phone. And whoever he talked to told him, we dropped the ball on this one. And those guys should not have been arrested. I just don't get it, man. They have some very serious crimes happening here in Palmdale and Los Angeles. As a matter of fact, LAPD went on the news and told everyone that Los Angeles County is like the movie The Purge, and they cannot do nothing about it. Instead of it being one day of purging, they're saying it's every day of the year, and that they're not arresting no one. But yet some guys with the camera, guys that didn't have on a mask, has been arrested for this, including a veteran. This is disgusting, man. Like, what's happened to this country, people? Now, it's most likely, we have a court date in January, right? Happy New Year, right? Open up the New Year's, going to court. But from everything I'm hearing, it's going to be thrown out. It's going to be a DA reject. They know they've messed up, man. And I know other people might see this as an opportunity to get some easy money, because it really is. It really is, folks. They've really messed up. But look at everything that we're going through already, man. You know, I believe in freedom, man, and I that's just me. So I'm not doing any of this to get a quick lawsuit. I give a damn about that. Seriously, I give a damn about that. But what I care about is making sure and doing the best I can to make sure that when I'm dead and gone, my children are going to have the same freedoms that we had growing up, that yours will as well. Look at how it's going right now, folks. Once we're dead and gone, our kids are going to be in a world that will have none of that. So, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I respect, everyone's decision on what they want to do. So the least people could do is respect mine and others, because there's a lot of people that believe in freedom, folks. A lot of people. And I can't really go into too much and say what I really want to say, because every time I do, YouTube threatens to take my channel. They threaten to, take the live feeds down, and take the whole channel itself. So I do have a backup channel. If any of you guys want to go to that, it's AV.WATCHMEN, exposing corruption. But yeah, so we were arrested for no mask. I don't care how they try to sugarcoat it and paint the picture that it's something else. It's not that. And when you guys watch that video, you'll see exactly what it is. Once they figured out that the sheriffs weren't going to, take us in for the mask thing, that's when they try to find this another policy. So I'm going to take the time to read through your comments, man. Thank you guys for all being here. I've been, seeing your comments. I'm not ignoring them. I was just, speaking. So what do you guys think about what happened? Oh, and that's another thing. So when I walked into that sheriff's department yesterday, it seems like they look at me like I'm the enemy. That's the enemy. This lady that walked out of the back to let me know, well, the watch commander will be out here when he has time. You should have seen the look in her face, the look in her eye. It looked like the devil was looking right at me. I'm not kidding. I'm going to show you guys that video as well. I'm going to be posting that video too. And so I even told her, I said, listen, Tell the watch commander that I will turn my camera off and let us talk like men. And she just slammed the door. Bam! Slammed the door. Yeah, they did. They solicited a trespass when they did that. So as soon as they sat there, that deputy sat there and told that lady, do you feel like they can get you sick? Because I could trespass them. That's soliciting a trespass. We can't let people get away with this. And I know some people might be out there like, well, the only way to make them stop doing this is by suing them. Now, listen good, what I'm about to say. I don't want to sue them if it's going to come out of the taxpayer's pocket, our pocket. Why? Because they don't learn. Now, if I could find a lawyer that will strip these deputies involved with taking us to jail to strip them of their immunity, and we go after that deputy and sue him, then that's something different. That's something different, because then it's going to hit him in his pocket. Not us, folks, at all, but him. Why the hell did my face get so big on this damn screen? I already got a big old head as it is. Now it looks like I got even a bigger head. Here we go. Hold on. All right, so let's go ahead and read through your comments, guys. Absolutely, Lizzie. Absolutely. And if you guys out there, my family here on the channel, if you guys know of a lawyer, of someone that's willing to stand up and fight, please let me know. Because I'm sick and tired of being kidnapped. That's exactly what this is. If some random person just came up, right, and they put some zip ties around your arms and threw you in the car for no reason at all, you're being kidnapped. And I don't care. I don't mean to sound like that's extreme. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of getting arrested for nothing. And it's for nothing. Just like that AV hospital thing when we were up there filming. They threw that out for a reason. It was thrown out. I'm sick of these people doing this. I'm sick of it. When are these sheriff's deputies going to wake the fuck up and see that we're not just standing up for our individual freedom, but it's for everyone, including them? When are they going to see that I'm not their enemy? I'm not their enemy, but they're making me out to be their enemy. When they sit there and play this shit, this little game, then that it's really doing something to my heart. And I don't like feeling stuff like I feel in my heart. I almost feel like every cop is corrupt. And I've never wanted to feel like that. But I'm starting to feel like, damn, every cop is corrupt. Where's a good one at? Where's somebody that's willing to stand up and say, wait a minute, this is wrong. What are you guys doing? And I know you deputies around here. You guys watch my channel. I've had deputies tell me that they watch my channel. Yeah, Steve, I couldn't figure out, man, that's crazy. I couldn't believe they arrested you for that. I've had deputies tell me that. But those same deputies don't want to stand up and tell their department, you guys are wrong for this. I mean, I can't help it that, you know, if I'm filming something and these deputies are doing something wrong, don't get mad at me. Get mad at yourself for breaking the law. They're literally taking people to jail that's not breaking the law, but people that are breaking the law, nothing's happening to them. Literally, nothing's happening to them. Look at how many, man, this is disgusting, people. Look how long it takes them to go to locations to find bodies that we already went to, and we already pointed them in the right direction. It takes them months to do anything. To do anything. Months. It's disgusting. But yeah, we need to find a lawyer. Only if that lawyer is willing to go after each deputy involved with that arrest. Because I know it's an open and closed case to sue the city. That's open closed. That's done. I mean, that'll happen within a couple months. They'll settle out of court. I know that. But these guys need to learn. Or I'm even willing to, just an apology, admit, hey, I was wrong. Should I have done that? I've had to apologize before if I'm wrong. Let bygones be bygones. You know? But I doubt they'll do that because they're too damn prideful. I mean, if they wanted to do that, they had their chance yesterday. They could have came out while I was by myself in the sheriff's department, by myself. But instead, I get nothing but crazy looks coming from some freaking lady behind the counter. Hey, how come SGV, is that you? How come you don't have a wrench, bro? I thought SGV had a wrench. So there's my friend right there. That's SGV News First, guys. He was the other guy that was out there that got arrested as well. Yeah, if you guys want to go and watch the actual video, he has the live stream on his channel. And then today, later on this evening, I will be doing another live stream showing the video. He also has his other channel, Defend Our Freedom. All right, let's go ahead. I know I keep saying I'm going to read through your comments. I'm sorry, guys. I just start talking, so appreciate you guys being here, man. And you guys, let me know if you know of any attorneys with some cojones that's willing to stand up and fight. Because most attorneys that I've talked to, they ain't got no balls. Sorry to say it like that, but they just don't. They're scared. They're scared. The more you think about it, it does get deeper and deeper. And listen, I've walked into the sheriff's department asking them if they could put up new flyers or new banners or anything about missing children, and they get mad at me for asking. And then I asked them for a complaint form. They're supposed to have complaint forms on the open. I asked them for a complaint form, and I was refused a complaint form. We don't have any. What do you mean? We don't have any. Miss Williams, what's going on? Thank you, bro. Thank you. I got somebody behind me honking the horn. He sees the stickers on the back window. That's why. Regina Love, I don't, but it's wrong to me. Each to they on, Steve, but glad to understand what. Danny, okay, I'll do that. I mean, we need to get an attorney, man, that is going to fight. And like I said, we could sue the city over this, man. They know it. They know it, man. They know it. But that's not my intent. I'm just hoping they do the right thing. I mean, come on, guys. I went to a city hall meeting, and deputies literally said that they're not going to be coming out on these calls for Grand Theft Auto. If your car gets stolen, then you're going to just have to go to the station and make the report. They said they're not coming out if somebody steals your Cadillac converters. You just got to go to the station. Hit and run, you got to go to the station. This is crazy, man. It's about to get worse. If people think it's going to get better, it's not going to get better anytime soon, folks. They are all working together. I went to Palmdale DCFS again to question them about why so many children are coming up missing from their care, and they locked the door on me. No, zero accountability. It almost feels like we're fighting a losing battle. See, one person, two people, even three people can't do this alone. You got to have backing. All of you guys are that backing. When you guys see injustice happen like this, you have the right to pick up that phone and call them shares and let them know exactly how you feel. It says it on their wall. They have a sign in the sheriff's department that says, if you need to complain, whatever it says, I'm going to put it up. I'll put the video up and you'll see the sign. But you can call them and let them know about the injustice. But what's going to happen? Is it going to fall on deaf ears? How are they going to feel after they get 20, 30,000 phone calls? Are they going to actually start doing their jobs and do as what law enforcement is supposed to do and stop treating us like we're the enemy? Oh, I'm going to post it. I'm going to post the video. But don't be surprised, guys, if one day you come on YouTube and you can no longer find my channel. Don't be surprised, because nowadays, truth, it will get you killed. Truth will get you banned, and truth will get you wiped off of YouTube and everything else. Yeah, how? How do you make an official complaint? When I was refused complaint forms. And who investigates that official complaint? They investigate themselves. Guess what? Not guilty. Little Hottie, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. Seriously, I do thank you for that super chat. But seriously, guys, evil is running rampant. Lawlessness. That's what this is. Straight lawlessness. Danny, thank you for becoming a supporter. And see, so I talked to a couple I talked to a couple lawyers already, and they say things like, well, how much money do you have for my services? Or are you trying to do pro bono work? I'm just like, yeah, well, it's going to have to be pro bono. Might be able to afford something, but that stuff will suck you dry, folks. Especially if it's a lawyer that, wants money up front. That stuff will just take it all from you. And they know that. That's why they got these court systems to drain you. It's crazy. So yeah, but if anybody knows of a lawyer that is willing to fight, please let me know. It's not even going to be a big fight. It's in and out. As long as we go after them personally, that deputy 1, deputy 2, deputy 3, and we sue them, not the city. I ain't suing the city. I'm not doing it. Let me see here. They don't do anything. Look, just for the cases that we've been working on, everything that has been handed to the sheriffs is stuff that we have found. When it comes down to, missing persons. It's not them doing the door-to-door. It's not them getting threatened, having their life threatened. It's us. We're getting all this information on where the body is, where that person is, what happened, and all this other stuff. They're not doing their jobs. It's ridiculous, man. We need to figure something out here, though. Wait, what did you say? YouTube is apparently reviewing many videos and taking days to release it. Yeah, it's true. No, they're not trustworthy. That's another thing. And that is a fact, Care. Look what Care just wrote. It's always set up to protect the ultra-rich, not the people. That is true. 100%. I agree with you. But yeah, guys, you guys be looking out for my live streams because I'm gonna go live as many times as I can. But like I said, don't be surprised if you come on here, you cannot find me. Just that's what the other account is for. AV.WATCHMEN, exposing corruption. Can somebody share that link? Share that link. Oh, and oh wait, you know what? I can't really go into detail, but myself and Paul, we're working. You know, we're not gonna never stop looking for the boys, man. I told you that before. So we have something coming up here that we're working on, and I'll be able to talk about it once we're done doing it. I'll let you guys know. Well, there's the channel there, exposing corruption. Freedom just shared the link, so you can find the channel there. Just, you know, subscribe, and I'll be posting videos there as well. I mean, there's some videos on there right now, but they're, you know, I just put a few of the old ones from a long time ago just to get the channel up and going. There's a couple, I think there's one or two that's new on there. I just gotta, I guess, be careful with what I post because these people are crazy, man. I see channels here on YouTube that does nothing but start drama with everyone, and they have no issues, no problems at all. Andrea, appreciate that. Try not to worry too much. I mean, I'm still, you know, I'm here, but I mean, there's times where I worry too. Like, damn, I don't even know where it's coming from. Who I need to watch out for? It looks like I need to watch out for these shares. So, to be honest with you, there has to be a deputy or two here on this live stream. You know, be the one to stand up for justice, man, and stop doing injustice. Stop running around here acting like a damn fool. You're not getting paid to be a fool. You're not being paid to be feelings enforcement or policy enforcement. Nobody's out here breaking the law. If anybody approaches me and starts asking me why am I video recording, they're the ones approaching me. I don't approach nobody. They approach me with the crap. So be the one to stand up and do right. This is a step. You being on this video watching is a step to you standing up, being a man, doing what's right. So thank you for being here watching, even though you're probably not commenting. And you know exactly where I'm at. Any of you Palmdale sheriffs that are here on this live feed, look at where I'm at. You know where I'm at. So come on down. Come on over here. I'll get out the truck. I'm going to keep the live stream on, but you can come over here. Me and you can stand right here in this parking lot and talk. Since obviously you guys don't want me, you guys don't want to come out and talk to me when I'm at the sheriff's department, you come right over here. Come talk to me. I ain't running from you guys. I ain't scared of you guys. You ain't putting no fear in my heart. None of that. So, and I am not your enemy. Tyrant cops are people that we don't need. Cops that break the law. I don't like those cops. And I don't want to lose faith thinking that all cops are bad, because I don't think that. So be the one to prove that you're not that bad cop. Come on over here and let's talk. We'll get some coffee or something. Yeah, we need to pray for everyone, man, because there's some stuff going on. It's bad, man. People in New York, they're going through hell out there. Australia, New York, everywhere. It's happening everywhere. Some little kids just got arrested in New York for eating inside of what was it, a McDonald's or something like that. And they didn't have a card. They didn't have a certain card. So they got arrested. Bruce. Yeah, I know. I know. I like to believe that too, man. But where are they? If they're not standing up, pointing out the bad apples, then what category do they really fall in? If they're not standing up, and talking about the injustice and checking these other deputies, telling them that's wrong, you can't do that. What category are they really in, right? Or are they just scared to stand up because maybe they'll catch hell from the bad ones? Maybe there's more bad ones than good ones. Maybe they'll get terminated or something, or, fired. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I could continue to do a job if I'm not able to express myself and call out the tyranny. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get going, but I will see you guys here again this evening. I love you guys and thank you guys for being here. We will go live again this evening. And I'm going to show you guys the actual video on what happened. Or if you guys want, check out the video on SGV's channel. It's you'll see it. It's like a couple down, arrested in Palmdale City Library. All right, guys, love you guys, and we're going to continue to do what is right. Continue to look. You guys keep spreading the word about all the missing children, and keep us in your prayers. You guys be safe as well. Happy New Year. God bless, and I will see you soon. AV Watchmen, and I'm out.